England has won the Ashes series with a 74-run victory in the fourth test at Durham. Australia's fourth innings run chase appeared on course for victory before Stuart Broad ripped through the middle order.
Shane Watson shrugged off injury to return to the field, but the pain of Ian Bell's presence continued.
There you go. There's evidence of Bell's supreme form.
It took Harris and a new ball to remove him. The ball sneaking under Bell's defences, but first up to Pryor, Harris got one to jump.
Bowled again. That came off his elbow, I think.
The Queenslander on a hat-trick. Broad saw it off, but Harris had him pinned.
I thought that was definitely coming. Short ball, wicket.
The England tail were throwing the bat around and Bresnan was becoming a headache.
There we go again. That's a pretty good shot.
Swan also effective as the target surged towards 300. And once again, it was Harris who intervened with his career-best seventh wicket.
Well, that's out.
Smith put down a swirler off Swan, and the punishment was an extra 13 runs to chase by the time Lyon ended the innings.
Yeah! Oh, beautifully bowled, that's it.
The Aussies requiring 299 to win. Time for David Warner to deliver.
Good shot.
Chris Rogers carried on his first innings form, although he had to rely on hotspot to save him from another Tony Hill shocker.
There's the wicket. That's the breakthrough.
So I don't think there's going to be anything there. No, there's nothing there. Sorry, players, I got that one wrong again.
Swan juggled and then grasped a tough chance off Rogers at second slip. The reprieve costly.
Lovely shot.
Warner was doing the bulk of the scoring though, dispatching Swan in his first over.
Into out, over extra cover for 6.
The man nicknamed Bull putting his punch to good use, and he didn't mind the uppercut either.
That's a very good shot.
His first half century of the tour brought up in style.
Well, that's just a beautiful shot from Warner. It's a boundary that takes him to a half century.
Rogers and Warner with Australia's highest opening partnership against England since Hayden and Langer in 05, but it ended on 109.
Oh, there it is! There it is! A wicket finally for England, for Swan. Chris Rogers has made 49.
Khawaja looked graceful on the pull, but Swan had his measure again.
Yes, he's given him.
Nerves injected into the run chase as Warner fell.
Oh, gone. That's the wicket they have been looking for.
Australia needed their skipper more than ever, but Broad saved a special one for him.
Oh, well, Stuart Broad has found his mojo again.
The collapse contagious.
Oh, he's dragged it onto his stump. Stuart Broad's got another one.
Watson tried to review an LBW again.
He's gone, the LBW.
But he was in the wrong, as was Brad Haddon.
Shout, and he's given it.
Australia lost 5 for 13, and with it their hopes of victory. Peter Siddle, the last man out.
Lobbed straight to mid-off. That's it. That's the wicket that England needed.
Stuart Broad with 11 for the match. Australia in the blink of an eye turning a course for victory into their 7th loss in 8 tests. Max Abbott, Fox Sports News.
I guess at the end of the day, to only lose by 75 runs, we can take some positives out of that. But on the other side, I thought our batting performance, especially our middle order, and certainly me included, wasn't good enough today. In the second innings of Test matches, I've seen it happen plenty of times, unfortunately. I guess our first innings, we would have liked to have scored more runs as well. We're in a really good position, and unfortunately we couldn't capitalise. But once again, it takes good execution with the ball. The England bowlers found a little bit of reverse swing as well, and they managed to get that first tough breakthrough in getting Chris Rogers, who, I think him and Davey Warner played really well today, but unfortunately we couldn't do the same through the middle. Look, I think it was still a pretty good batting wicket. Once you got through the new ball, it took some good bowling, obviously, to find a way to break through. So, yeah, it was always going to be a tough chase, but if we play the way we played in Manchester, I think we would have had a real shot at winning the Test match.
We knew we had to fight hard this morning. The ball was sort of splitting off a length with the new ball. Brezi's runs were vital for us, and Australia were fantastic in that middle period. They gave us nothing. And we had to regroup at tea. There was a lot of conversations going around about how we could get Australia on the front foot a little bit, go a bit fuller, and how we're going to get the ball moving sideways. And once that happened, we executed our plans fantastically. And I mean, the atmosphere here kept us going, and even towards the end, just praying for a little bit of sunshine, and it worked our way. I found a nice rhythm at that top end, had the wind helping me get the ball away from the right-hander, and I just wanted to be really aggressive. We probably lacked a bit of intensity in the middle period, and Cookie threw me the ball and said, let's spice it up a little bit. And Brezzy and I got a good partnership there, and really hit the wicket as hard as we possibly could, and it worked for us. I think batsmen scored well on the wicket, and it was very hard to start. So once we got a wicket, we could put huge pressure on the new Aussie batsmen.
And after that 109-run opening stand, Australia were dismissed for just 224. Warner's dismissal sparked a collapse of 5 for 13. Bresnan and Broad, the chief destroyers, the latter finished with figures of 6 for 50.